Hey everyone, August Young here, DocSports.com. Welcome back to the channel. Going to be looking at NFL Week 2, Thursday Night Football. Excited, September 12th. Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. Week 1 was crazy. We can't believe we're already at Week 2 already. College football is humming along. Premium clients had a nice 5-2 football week. I'm actually a perfect 3-0 in the NFL so far this season. If you are interested in my premium picks, they're of course available at DocSports.com. So, interesting matchup for Thursday Night Football. Buffalo, Miami. Both teams coming off wins, perhaps wins they didn't deserve. That was especially true of the Dolphins. Both failed to cover the spread, of course. The Bills were -7. They won by 6. The Dolphins -3.5, winning by 3. Now, we did cover the premium selection in that one with the Jags plus 3.5. I think it was a great pick. It shouldn't have come that close. But I do think Buffalo, they probably had the worst variance of both teams in Week 1. They allowed the Cardinals to score 28, but obviously there was a few things leading to that. They allowed a kickoff return for a touchdown. They also allowed a 53% conversion rate on third down. Only had 33% themselves on offense with their third down conversion rate. We do expect that to improve here in Week 2. Offensively, they look great, and the one-man show that is Josh Allen showed up and was his usual self. Allen, 18 for 23 with his passes for 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He also rushed for 2 touchdowns as well. Now, if we look at Miami, they looked horrible in my opinion against Jacksonville. They really did. The box score shows they did much better in the second half, but honestly, for anyone watching that game will know, Jacksonville was shooting themselves in the foot time and time again. I don't know what happened to them in the second half. There was some horrific play calls as well. And don't get me started, guys, on that 4th down decision from Doug Peterson. They're on the road in Week 1 as dogs, winning at Miami in the 4th quarter. 4th and 1 at your own 32-yard line, and you go for it. They obviously come up short. Miracle that Miami missed that field goal to tie it, but it makes no sense. If you're Doug Peterson, what are you doing in that decision? But anyway, we were not impressed with the Dolphins as a whole. They edged that one out. Now, this is obviously a team that are likely going to clean things up here. We expect them to utilize Waddle a whole lot more and earlier in the game this week to free up more for Tyreek Hill. Waddle was actually 5 for 5 in Week 1. We expect him to get more targets here. We will say, regardless of how that game unfolded, we have to acknowledge Miami still found a way to win. And that was despite Tua, a rough performance, 23 for 37 for Tua. That's one of his worst performances in a while. He threw for just 1 touchdown. However, the facts are the facts. Miami last season, they went 3-0 both straight up and against the spread when they didn't have to travel. So when they had home and then home again, they were 3-0 straight up against the spread. They actually won by an average of 8.3 points per game in those situations. Look at the Bills last season. They struggled on the road. 4-4 straight up, 3-5 ATS, and this includes going 1-2 both straight up and against the spread as road dogs. They also went just 2-4 against the spread last season when they were home and then away. This isn't the best travel spot for them. I think the market is much lower on Miami than it is Buffalo after Week 1. That's providing us with some solid value on the Dolphins. The spread's a little close for me, but I do see value here on the money line at -130, and you can grab that at South Point. There's also -135 available across the market. DK, Caesars, ESPN Bet, and so on. So the free pick for this video, guys, for Week 2 Thursday Night Football, we're going to be taking the Miami Dolphins -130 on the money line. As always, this is August Young, DocSports.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.